Hello and welcome to my first video of Community Spotlight. My name's Charlie. My website actually isn't up at recording this, but I run sort of a fan site, but it isn't actually up yet. SWTOR-data, and just a little warning for you. My reading skills seem to be not very good, or lack of reading skills, I should say. But I hope you enjoy the video. Also, because I had a lot on today, the separate posts I'm going to look at were actually recorded in segments. I had to do like some flash work for a friend of mine, and me and a friend decided to go and watch some people do some wakeboarding this afternoon as well. So, okay, hope you enjoy. Here's Damien talking in the thread about SWTOR not having any swimming mechanic in it. I won't read it all, but it's the quoted text here is, "It's not an obsession with swimming, it's an obsession with immersion. Realism does not necessarily equate immersion. Sometimes it can help it along, but sometimes it can fight it. And there are definitely different ways for players to get that goal. A sense of immersion often comes from a sense of flow, a sense that players are in the experience fully and totally. You certainly can be immersed in the realness of, say, the lush islands in Crisis. You also can be immersed in the pure action of Quake, or even a really good run in Tetris. It's all about how smooth the experience feeds into itself and onto your own perceptions." Now, I completely agree with Damien here. We don't need swimming, at all, unless there's content that, you need to swim to an island or something. Or it's underwater and you need to swim to an underwater cabin, something like that. I mean, it's not a crucial gameplay feature that needs so much attention that it takes away from, say, combat or the trading system, the player economy, something like that. Unless they actually bring out, I'm sure there's going to be a patch or something like that, 6-8 months after release, underwater cabins or something like that, or a brand new water world even, and I'm sure they'll implement swimming in that way. But it's definitely not something that they should be focusing on that would take time away from combat or like any of the other examples I mentioned. Okay, the next thread we're going to be looking at was originally posted by Klein. I'll read the quote. "I started this thread because I don't know what to do else than this." Sorry, his English isn't that good. I think he's German. "Let me tell you a little story of how I tried to get in contact with BioWare or anyone else who feels responsible in any way, and how I failed to do so. But first, I want to explain to the reason for it. By the beginning of the year, it appeared that all of our active community managers stopped working. And when I say community manager, I don't mean it, because even before it was more of a job for a forum moderator, which closes threads or points people to the forum rules. But even back in 2010, there was not much of a good communication. But from the beginning of 2011 on even this stopped. The last post on our dev tracker by a German community manager has been made at the end of January, and as I said, it was just closing threads here and there. From that point on, it got quiet on our part of the community. No help, no official translations, excluding Friday updates, and the most important thing, no communication at all. Now, sorry for me stopping and starting there. His English is a little broken and it made me I don't know, it's quite hard to read. Not that I'm, never mind. But I completely understand where he's coming from as well, because, well, I can't understand really, because I'm British, obviously, and we're the only, I think we are anyway, not very good at geography, but I believe that we're the only primarily English-speaking country in Europe, so obviously the language barrier is not an issue for us, but I can imagine that it's very, very frustrating not to have a dedicated team of a community team that manages, different languages. But Stephen Reed here, as you can see, posted quite a lengthy post in reply to Kine, which basically, I'm not going to read it because that'll take forever, and my narrating skills are atrocious. But he basically goes on to explain that they've begun employing people in Galway, which is their headquarters for Europe. I believe, yes, I think it is, and they are actually trying to employ people native to those countries that the languages that they're localizing for. So for France, they'll employ people from France to manage the French community, and the same for the German community, and so on and so forth. As far as I know right now, that English, French, and German are the three localizations that they're actually doing. And as he explains in his post, Stephen Reed, he is saying that, yes, we are lagging behind, but we are working on it. And hopefully he gets it fixed soon, because community is a very, very, very important thing for a game, especially an MMO. And you need to support your community, basically. And I'm glad he's actually addressed it, and he's doing something about it. That's very good. The main concern I have is not actually for Europe, but it's actually for the oceanic time zone, I guess. Well, in WoW, they have oceanic servers, but they're actually located in the United States. And I actually did play on a oceanic server once, and the lag was absolutely terrible. And obviously I live in England, so it's going to be roughly the same sort of distance from where I live to the West Coast, and Australia to the West Coast. I really hope that they put oceanic servers in Australia or New Zealand, because the delay is absolutely terrible. This is going to be the last post we look at today, and it's about will there be world events or not? As you can see, it's a poll. I'll just read the first post. I was wondering if there will be world events like in Rift. I enjoy world events, they're fun and exciting. SWG used to have world events as well, which was a blast because it was basically a big world PvP, one faction trying to protect their base. I'd like to see them put into TOR. Okay. Personally, yep, I want world events. They're great, good for getting people together. I know it sounds a bit lame, but you can make quite a few friends doing some world events. You know, group up with people that you wouldn't normally group up with. You know, meet some new people. You know, which is always good. That's what MMOs are for. Just, you know, there was some concerns raised in this thread. You know, as long as they're not, you know, so you have to do them when they're when the event is running. I agree with that as well. As long as they're sort of like a fun sort of side thing that you can do, you don't have to show up. It's not like a mandatory raid or anything like that. Then I think definitely if they implement it like that, I think they'll be really fun, and I'd enjoy that. Okay, that's the end of the video. So this is going to be the sort of like really bad narrating. Really bad. This is like my first real sort of YouTube video. I've posted some SWTOR videos in the past, but I haven't sort of voiced over them or anything like that. Yeah, I hope to do like one of these every week. I mean, if it sort of works out to be popular or something like that, I definitely will sort of continue to do that. And the posts aren't always going to be posts that devs have posted in. Like, I want this to be a community watchdog kind of thing, you know, like, well, not watchdog because that's the wrong word, but like community spotlight. There you go. Where basically, you know, I'll pick out some threads from across the official forums, if they're interesting, if they're funny, or if they're like really bad, you know, something to laugh at. We shouldn't laugh at people. But, you know, hopefully I do to get around to doing this every week, and hopefully you like it. Subscribe or whatever. Yeah. Like it if you like it. You know, press don't like if you don't. And comment, please, if you can help me improve this. Yeah, please tell me how. Okay, thanks for watching, and see you later.